Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can tell by the subtitle, I have a new baby. It's not an actual baby, it's a fur baby. So I'm gonna go grab him and show you guys. Okay, I just interrupted him eating, but I wanted to show you my bunny. His name is Jack because we don't know his sex yet. So if he ends up being a girl, we'll name him Jackie, which is kind of funny because I don't like being called Jackie. I like being called Jacqueline, but it's kind of like he'll end up having mama's name if he ends up being a girl. But let me try and get him closer. He's a little skittish. I just got him the other day. Ah! Oh, look at your face. You little snuff butt. Okay, I put you back. Okay, so I'm gonna get started. The title that is on this video is why I quit my job that I've been working at for 12 years. I've been working in grocery retail, and when I first started, I was 16 years old, and I didn't really know my direction. I obviously was like still in high school, and the town that I grew up in was very small, so it was either like fast food, Walmart, or the grocery store. So I applied, got hired, was a bagger, and then like 3 months later became a cashier for 2 years. And then I got into the department general merchandise, which is like essentially all non-food items, but does not consider like laundry detergents and stuff. So it's like everything else, seasonal items, drugstore items, all that kind of stuff. So I've been doing that since I was 20. Wait, let's see, 16. Since I was 18 years old. And then when I was 19, almost 20, I applied for the management program. And you had to essentially get approved and then accepted in the program. You did like a 3-month training, became an assistant manager, and then your goal was to work up and become a department manager and have your own store for your department. So I had been working on that for a couple years, and I got promoted to hourly, and then like 6 months later I got promoted to salary, and that is until recently. So it was like last year, 2016 in September, I was my solo assignment as a salary manager, and I was driving an hour away to my store and then work 9-10 hours and then come back home. So my days felt really long, but I knew that that was part of it. And I won't say that things solely was just like based on this move. It was kind of like the cherry on top. But there's just a lot of things that happened that made me feel kind of hostile in a hostile work environment, but also just felt like I couldn't pursue what I love doing because I've always been into fitness, doing sports through high school, especially volleyball and track. And then when I was 20, I got into weight training and like cardio. And then in 2014, so that was when I was like 24, I got into like bodybuilding and didn't really know it was like a female sport, but I found out that it was. So I started training and just really got into fitness from the like health side, but also just like bodybuilding, because my mom has had 2 heart attacks, and when I was in my like late teens, I was smoking cigarettes. I had a bad relationship with the guy that it didn't work out well, but he was smoking a lot of cigarettes, so my like pack that would last 2-3 weeks ended up lasting just a day. So I was going like almost 2 years of smoking a pack of cigarettes a day, and I kept trying to stop. I would stop for a while, I get stressed out, and then I would smoke again. And if you've previously been a smoker, or if you are a smoker, you understand it's really hard to break some of those habits. And I finally started like getting serious, like trying to quit smoking. That relationship had ended, so it seemed like it was a little easier because I was able to focus on myself. And then shortly after, my now husband, me and him started dating, and we had known each other since we were like 16 years old, 17 years old. And he really like hated cigarettes. He hated the smell. He would make me feel like crap just smoking and smelling into my hair. And so I got really serious quitting that. And at that time in my life, I was not confident, and I feel like I'm going on like a random like tangent, but it kind of like ties in together. I wasn't very confident in myself and like who I was, and I just didn't feel very pretty and like valuable, and that's what got me into training and working out again, because I felt, well, maybe if I go to the gym again, I'll improve my confidence, but also the way I look and appear prettier. And I ended up finding out that fitness allowed me to not only feel confident in myself, but also if you have the discipline in fitness and being able to take care of your body, I felt like it made me feel more confident in my business life and my personal relationships, and it made me feel disciplined and just wanted to do more for myself and have the confidence in every aspect of my life. So to me, fitness started off being more about health and looking and feeling good, but then it turned out to be making me feel like, or making me be a stronger person and improving every aspect of my life. And I think people underestimate and don't think about fitness in that way. If you're able to take care of your body and like your temple and what you've been provided, then you are able to do anything and you feel like you can conquer anything. So about 2 years ago, 2015, that was when I was like already an assistant manager working on to becoming an hourly manager. And I felt like every time I was at a store, it was fun and new and nice. But then when I would get like moved or transferred to another store, it would be nice again. But then I just really hated it. I like working with people. I like being around people. I like working with a group. And there's a lot of amazing people that you run across daily in a grocery store. But the thing that I didn't like was the overnight shifts, having to work almost every holiday, not having any time with family. And I felt like as I progressed in fitness, I would have people randomly asking me for help, and I enjoyed helping people in that way. And also like hearing comments saying, hey, you helped me lose 10 pounds, or hey, I tried that workout and I really enjoyed it. It's like the small things that make you really happy. And I enjoyed that. So I was working full time, and then when I got into salary, I was working salary. But when I would get off work, I would like learn and do different trainings, but also I would like reach out to new people. I would help people. I tried getting like the online coaching thing, and although I like doing that, I just felt like online's not really my place. But I think that in the future it will improve and get better. I've kind of like, since I've never worked in a gym, I feel like there's a lot of things that I'm lacking and just understanding how to structure things. So I kept helping people and I enjoy that, and I have a handful of clients that I enjoy helping. And I realized that when I would get off work and get home, that's where I felt more fulfilled. Like getting off work, I felt like I wasn't really helping people, and I felt like I didn't feel value in my job. And I see other people in that type of business and they really love it, and that's great. But for me, it's something like I evolved over the years, especially having one job since I was 16 years old. So as I evolved, I realized like this isn't what I want to do. So I remember mentioning it to my husband that I wanted to quit, but we weren't really at a place to quit, or at least for me to quit and make that transition. So I just kept working every day to build my brand. It's just getting my name out there, providing content, and even though it's been a slow incline, sometimes plateauing most of the time, which I'm being honest, it has, I've been doing that on the side, and so I haven't been able to give fitness and my passion 100%, and so it made me feel like I was really minimizing or like hindering my growth. And some people have that where they don't have to work in fitness to grow their brand, but that's just not me. I haven't figured that out yet, and that's just the honest truth. And I realized that I was getting too hooked up on the social media side, and I really just wanted to build my brand in person, build it in the community, and do more in that way. And so my husband and I just recently, I think now 2 months ago, moved into our new house and paid off some debt. We just like got ourselves in a really good spot, and my husband helped support and encourage me to quit and start my career as a personal trainer full-time. So this has been my first week training. I just started with a client. It's December, it's a little slow time, but I've been making my rounds in the gym and just getting my name out there, letting people know I'm a trainer, taking some of the classes so that I can fully understand and recommend the right classes to clients. And so it's been really fun just being able to see a transition from a job that was so, I guess not like micromanaged, but very detailed and structured and working like your 8-9 hours straight, to now you just go in and out of the gym. when you have clients, you can walk the floor for a couple hours, greet people, see if they need anything, get feedback, and it's just very laid back, and I feel like I've been happy, and I feel like I have no stress, life's good. I'm able to like come home in between my day and clean or take care of homework or do different things, and I'm able to now go back to school and finish to get my associates and hopefully work on my bachelor's. But it's just really nice to take this transition, and it was very scary, and I felt like I'd been fearing it for so long and I didn't have the courage to quit, but it was in there. I just needed to do it, and sometimes you can't do things right away, but know that you can't lose momentum either, and that you'll get there, because it took me 2 years to say, I want to quit this job and do something else. And I worked every day to get to the point that I'm here now, and I was able to do it. I didn't just say, well, I'll just wait and get started in 2-3 years when I can do it. I did that 2 years ago and worked at it every single day. So if you're thinking of taking a leap or doing something different, a relationship, a job, whatever it is, like, you still have to work at it every day. Even if it's not happening now, it might happen in the future. You just know that, like, in your heart, that's what you want to do, and to do it. And so that's what helped me, is keep building my brand, learning, reading books, doing different things that got me here today. And I feel so blessed and grateful to have the opportunity. And so that's really, it's not anything bad about any company, but I evolved and I changed, and now I'm living the passion in what I want to do and to help other people in a way that I truly feel that I can do that successfully. So that's kind of my story. I feel like I'm leaving some details out, but kind of rambling on. But I feel like it really just boils down to how bad you want it. And I feel like podcasts have helped me so much, because my drives were an hour each way, and I would listen to the MFCEO Project with Andy Frisella. I would listen to Gary Vee. I would listen to like, I can't remember what the other ones are called, but there was like, well, Amanda Bucci, she has her Bucci Radio. Start listening to that one and hearing different people's stories, and I realized it's not that hard. You just need to take the leap and just do it. Like, you're gonna find a way to pay your bills. You're gonna find a way to do different things, but it boils down to like being happy and loving what you do. And I knew that that was something I had to do, and like, no regrets, not looking back, really stoked, really excited to have resources like, you know, friends that are supportive, family supportive, books, podcasts, using these free tools. Like, we have social media provided to us, and some people like underutilize it, and all these things help me have enough courage and get educated and build confidence in myself to get where I am today. And I'm just getting started. Like, I'm not even anybody. Like, I used to be here with work, and now I'm like here, and it's gonna be exciting to like build myself up, get clients, make mistakes, because mistakes is where you learn the most, and trial and error is so important, and you just have to do it. I want to share my story, share my new little fur baby, and I will try and get a workout video soon. My husband is not really going to the gym as much with me, so I usually have used him to film. And so, yeah, I'm gonna try and get some videos or different content out for you guys. But thank you for listening, and I hope that maybe my story has helped maybe let you know, like, if you're thinking of doing something different in your life, you need to just go for it, because it feels so good to live your passion. Like, I could not be here tomorrow or next week. Something could happen to me, and I don't want to feel like I've regretted my whole life not doing what I want, or not feeling fulfilled in my life of doing what I want. So I encourage you to think about the things you do. Is it a positive or a negative experience? And how can you go about making it even better, and to keep working at the things that you want? So I'll see you guys next time, and thank you for watching.